That recoil is pretty much non-existent. Even though it looks like it has a lot of recoil, it's clearly not. Okay, buddy. Ain't no way. Am I playing against real people here? Alright, so hello gamers and welcome back to another video. So Phantom Forces is full of pistols. Some would say too many, and I might agree because as you can see, there is a ton. Like 4 years ago, there was like 6 pistols in the game, and now there is a ton. So today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 pistols in Phantom Forces. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, let's get into it. At the number 5 spot, we have the GIM-1. Now, the GIM-1 is an amazing pistol because it's basically a revolver plus a pistol at the same time, which makes it really good because it has the damage of a revolver type deal, but it also has a bit of the reload speed and capacity that you could expect from your average pistol. This gun is able to 3-hit kill anywhere on the body at any range, 2-hit kill up close, and it's also able to 1-hit kill to the head in close range, which makes it extremely good as you could probably expect. The downsides of this gun are the recoil isn't perfect, but if you shoot that quickly, it's going to be perfectly accurate. At the maximum RPM, as you can see, it kicks up quite a bit. You can just pull down a little bit and hit all of your shots. And also, since it can 1-hit kill in close range, you can still go off. But yeah, this is definitely best kept towards close range, but you can tap fire people over range as well, which makes it still really good. Very spammable in close range. Really just a great gun. Requires quite a bit of trigger control to it, but once you go off with this gun, you will not go back to any other pistol because it really just combines everything really good about a pistol, which is really good damage for the RPM because the RPM of this gun is really good, you know? And the fact that it can also 1-hit kill up close is just perfect. Is it the best pistol in the game? Arguably no, and that's why it's not going in the number 1 spot, but it's really up there, you know? But next up, we have the number 4 spot, which is going to be going to the Glock 40. Also shout out to the Glock. Also, shout out to the Glock 50. This one is also super good. You could make an argument for this being better than the GIM-1. Personally, I do prefer the GIM-1 because of the 3-hit kill all ranges, as well as the 2-hit kill limb. But the Glock 50 is great as well. But next up, we have the Glock 40. Now, the Glock 40, along with the 5.7, are probably the 2 best overall pistols in the game. This one has overall much better damage, but they're both really good. The Glock 40 has, you know, 600 RPM, so pretty average RPM. It's going to be a 3-hit kill, but it can be a 4-hit kill if you hit only limbs. But if you hit a single torso shot, it's going to be a 3-hit kill up close, down to a 4-hit kill to the body at any range. That makes it super good, and it also has a 1.7 times headshot multiplier. If you hit 2 headshots, it will be a 2-hit kill, which is super good, and the RPM is good. The recoil is kind of weird and kind of difficult to get used to at first, but once you do, this gun is extremely good. Great pen, as you can see. Basically a mixture between like Glock 50 and a Glock 17. It has the damage in the multis, but it also has, you know, that decent RPM and great recoil along with a good magazine capacity. This gun is really just the best of all worlds when it comes to pistols, and it's not the best pistol in the game in my opinion. There are some that kind of do more of a pistol roll better, but if you want basically a gun that does any range pretty well, yeah, this is for you. The range you can get kills with this thing is just ridiculous, dude, and I gotta like actually switch my lobby because like I don't know, I can't even leave my spawn here. Like I said, 5.7 is also super good, probably better recoil, a greater default magazine capacity, but they both have a 30-round mag, and as you can see, it does have weird recoil, but this thing is also a laser beam. The reason I'm not going to give this one a spot on the list, and it's probably like tied, but overall I didn't want to put both of these guns on the list together because they're very similar. The Glock 40 is a little bit better because it has way more opportunity to 3-hit kill, as well as being able to 2-hit kill and 4-hit kill limbs. It's basically like the same hits to kill except for the 2-hit kill head because the 5.7 doesn't have that. But other than that, it's basically just the more consistent version because the 5.7 is kind of annoying in the fact that if you don't hit 3 torsos, it's not going to 3-hit, which is really not that good for a pistol being a 4-hit kill. Most pistols in this game will be a 3-hit kill. Even the Glock 17 and the M9, those feel super weak, but you can imagine a 4-hit kill because if those guns feel weak with a 3-hit, 4-hit on a pistol is just bad, you know? But of course, this gun is basically also a DMR. They could both go in number 4 spot. I think they're both amazing guns, super underrated for sure. I like them both, but as you can see, sometimes you're gonna hit that 95 because of the inconsistency of the hits to kill, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this gun sucks. Next up at number 3, though, we have the Gyrojet Mk1, and I don't know what I have on this one. Probably nothing good. I think I have a short barrel. That is a bad attachment. I need to take this off. The Gyrojet Mk1 is basically a Gyrojet carbine, but a little bit probably worse, but it's still really good. If you guys didn't know what the Gyrojet does, it fires like kinda quick, you know? But the main thing here is that it can 1-hit kill head in close range, 1-hit kill torso at any range. So this is really, really good because of that. But remember, it can only 1-hit kill torso after a very far range, and the velocity is pretty bad, but is basically a sniper pistol. You know, it is amazing. This gun is not going to be that good for close range unless you're super good. And for some reason, I kind of go off with this gun in close range sometimes. Also hit your shots in close range, long range. This gun is going to be beating most secondaries, most sniper rifles as a secondary pistol. Yes, the Gyrojet carbine is significantly better better. The Mark 1 is basically the same gun, but worse. Worse damage, worse range. It doesn't one-hit kill as close as the other one does, and it has worse velocity, but it doesn't really matter because, yes, both of them are extremely broken guns, you know? They both have that amazing ability to one-hit kill after a certain range, and they can also one-hit kill head at any range, including close range, which makes them really, really good for sure. I really like these guns. They are great, and I do recommend them, but of course, they are not that good for close range. But then we have a gun that kind of does a little bit of a similar thing, but maybe better, maybe worse, and probably a lot more consistent overall. That's the AM3, and right when this gun came out, it was super popular because of a few reasons. First off, it fires pretty quickly, 2-hit kill anywhere in close range. It can be a very easy 2-hit kill all ranges, but even when it's not, it's going to be a 3-hit all ranges, which is pretty good. Good RPM, good ranges, good velocity for sure, really good velocity, and most importantly, it has a really good 1-hit kill range when you hit a headshot. If you want basically a Gyrojet, an XIX, and like a 5.7 put together, this has like all that stuff. It has the high velocity, it has the crazy damage, it has the good headshot multiplier. Except for the Gyrojet, this is the best all ranges pistol in the game, but because of the RPM, the 1-hit kill, crazy velocity, fast reload time, this gun actually performs really well in close range, as well as being a 2-hit kill to the limbs in close range, which is also super good as well. This isn't my favorite pistol in the game, not by a long shot. I'm not a huge fan of this gun overall. I think it's really good, but like I don't really use it that much. But then because a lot of people will get mad at me for not covering some of these, I will talk about some of the really good guns that are not going to be number one, but are definitely really good. And the first one is going to be the M1911, or of course the M45A1. These used to basically be the best pistols in the game, and they are still really good, just not quite as good. The 1911 and the M45A1 are basically like if you kind of want a little bit more generic version of the GI-M1, because the GI-M1 used to be a 1911 conversion, and then they made it its own gun. It's not going to be a 2-hit kill every time to the body, but it can be very easily, as long as you don't hit 2 limb shots, because as long as you don't hit 2 limb shots with this gun, it will be a 2-hit kill. Headshots, torso shots, anything like that, it will be a 2-hit, which is really good. The RPM is also really good, and the recoil is actually insanely broken, because as you can see, that recoil is pretty much non-existent. Even though it looks like it has a lot of recoil, it's clearly not. Okay, buddy. Ain't no way. Am I playing against real people here? That was goofy. But then we have the G21. This is pretty interesting because it has a lot better recoil than the Glock 40, kind of similar magazine capacity, and sort of similar damage. It has not as good multiplier. However, it does 38 down to 24 with a little bit of a torso multi, and definitely less headshot multi, but still. This will be a 2-hit kill headshot, 3-hit kill body, and 4-hit kill torso all ranges. However, it can't 4-hit kill torso all ranges unless they're all torso shots, which is why this isn't going to be quite as good. Also doesn't have as good range, pen, or velocity, but this is definitely a really good pistol as well. Another two is the Makarovs. I do feel like the suppressed one is definitely a better gun overall because this thing can 1-hit kill to the head in close range, 2-hit kill to the body. Sounds amazing until you look at the drop, because this gun drops super hard, both in bullet velocity and its ranges as well. And the Grizzly is basically the XIX, but a little bit different. 2011 is great to the head, and the AF 2011 with the hollow point ammo type can 1-hit kill, which is amazing as well. But talking about the Grizzly, kind of spoiled number one, yes, it's the XIX. The XIX is basically a dream pistol because it can 1-hit kill to the body. Now, there are a couple other guns that can do this, but not quite as well and consistently as the XIX can. The XIX will also be a 3-hit kill basically anywhere all ranges. Used to be a 2-hit kill torso all ranges and used to fire twice as fast, but yeah, it's been nerfed pretty bad. If you cannot hit your shots though, this is going to be not that good. However, even if you can't hit your shots with it, that's just your problem. That's all I'm gonna say, because yeah, this gun is broken. In terms of people talking about it being broken, it's probably the most talked about one ever, as it can 1-hit kill torso. And of course, there are plenty of guns now that can do that. There are probably like 4 versions of this gun now. However, none of them really beat the original one, because this gun is still really good. You know, 3-hit kill ranges, pretty good velocity. The recoil is really not bad at all because you can just wait for the gun to come down and it can one-shot. So I have 2,500 kills on the gun because it was my main secondary for a really long time, and there's a good reason for that. It's because it can one-shot. I don't know, it's super broken. It was super broken. It's not as broken, but it's still really freaking good, you know? Yeah, it's the #1 pistol in the game. I do think that there are other pistols that you could say are better overall, but like a 1-hit kill is really gonna save your life. I'm just gonna get wall-banged. Yeah, I accidentally picked up the flag and I didn't really feel like walking to my spawn, so I basically just died from that. But whatever, guys, I'm just gonna pick it up again. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a nice day.